Okay, welcome everybody. It's Frank Calabro Jr. We're going to go live here with our weekly hangout. I just want to make sure that
please put on the mask.
Somebody is not muted. let me mute my guest here real quick, guys. And let me make sure we're live too, okay? I want to check another monitor and make sure that we are live. Just to double check, okay? Just want to double check and make sure we're live. Okay, everybody, we're rocking and rolling. So we're going to let everyone to jump on here in the next few minutes. And we're going to be talking about Bitcoin today, guys. Okay, we're going to talk about some new technology. We're going to be talking about the internet. We're going to be talking about internet money. Okay, and we're going to talk about an offer that we're excited about, and we're actually able to multiply both paper currency and we're able to multiply Bitcoin and stack Bitcoin with this strategy. So pay close attention to what we're going to show you guys if you're tuning in for the very first time. And you can take notes, definitely take some notes if you want to take notes, but just follow along with this because it's pretty simple, guys. And then I'm going to bring some of our panel guests forward. They're going to share their stories, their thoughts, their strategies, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to show you guys a presentation here in just a moment. All right, real quick, guys, real quick. I'm going to tell you guys how I got involved in this. And about a year ago, I started really paying close attention to, about last year, this time, I started paying very close attention to Bitcoin, okay? And I seen, you know, everyone talking about it. I seen it everywhere. And I started to purchase Bitcoin. I was just buying Bitcoin and holding Bitcoin. And I really didn't know what to do with it. I mean, what do you do with this stuff called Bitcoin? I understand it was valuable. I understand that you could spend it multiple places across the internet. And I realized that it was the way that everything is going online. You know, one of the biggest problems that we have in the industry, affiliate marketing, network marketing, internet marketing, is merchant processing, guys. It's always been a huge hurdle for a lot of different offers. And this is definitely a solution to that. And it provides us a global solution because now we have a global or international currency. And when I first heard of this digital currency stuff, I was like, well, I don't understand how that could possibly work. I mean, what if someone hacks into it? What if, you know, it's manipulated? What if it's counterfeited? What if I had all these what if questions because I really didn't understand how it worked. And once you study this, and it's not difficult to figure out how it works, but I think it's visual. I think you really got to see how it works to really grasp it. And once the light bulb goes off, you will be hooked and you will understand why it's so valuable. I call it money in reverse because, you know, unlike paper currency, that governments can print paper currency, unlimited amounts of paper currency, Bitcoin is limited. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever, okay? I call it a system of integrity because it can't be cheated. It can't be manipulated. It can't be hacked. It's on an international network. And, you know, there's thousands of computers across the globe that are verifying the blockchain transactions. And, you know, if you don't know what that means, like I said, do some research on this. You'll understand how Bitcoins are being mined, how they're being created. And I can suggest a couple things. Number one, if you're brand new to Bitcoin, go to YouTube or Netflix or Amazon and find a movie called Banking on Bitcoin, okay? That is a great place to start, okay? And you'll understand it. You'll get how it's being done, how it's being created, how it started, all that kind of cool stuff. I think I've watched that movie 3 or 4 times now. I keep watching it. I pick up little things here and there. There's also another great resource I've been watching lately. If you go to YouTube and look up Andreas Antonopoulos, I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. If you type in Andrea Bitcoin into YouTube, he'll come up. And I've been watching his videos every single day. As a matter of fact, I watch them at night on YouTube on my TV in my room. I don't watch television, but I do watch YouTube. And I gain tremendous knowledge about Bitcoin by watching his channel and watching his videos. His videos are, he's teaching to live classes, live audiences across the globe, and he's sharing his knowledge about Bitcoin. Now, I'll tell you guys a little story real quick, and then we're going to get started here. Is like 20 years ago this month, I actually purchased my first PC, guys, personal computer. And I bought this thing for like $999. And I thought I got the deal of the century. And I got this huge tower. I got a keyboard, and I got a mouse with a wire on it, guys. And I got this glass monitor that weighed about 6,000 pounds. You guys remember that, right? 20 years ago this month, as a matter of fact. What is that, 1997? Is that correct? Yeah. And got my first PC. And, you know, back then, you know, people were like, what do you need a personal computer for, man? I mean, what's the purpose of that? Why would you need something like that? And then, you know, things evolved, and of course the internet was here. Of course, a lot of it was dial-up connections, but there was some high-speed internet even back then, 20 years ago. And even people were like, well, why do I need internet? What's internet? What do I need that for? And you think about how much things have changed in 20 years and how much things have evolved. And it's pretty fascinating, guys. Social media came along, and you know, what's social media? What do we need social media for? What's the purpose of that? And we're actually on a social media platform right now. We're doing a YouTube Live, and social media has really united the world. And it allows people to really just cross borders, boundaries, cultures, you name it. And it's an international community, you know, the internet. That's exactly what it is. And think about how quickly you adapted to that, right? So now we got this new form of currency coming along. And I put up a quote the other day. I can't remember the exact words, but I said something like, and I've seen it shared like dozens of times, but I put up something and I said something like, not getting involved with Bitcoin is like saying, I'm never going to get involved with the internet. Something like that. I put up a quote like that, something like that. I think I said it differently, but it was something like that. And it's completely true, guys. To think about this, not getting involved with the internet or not getting involved with Bitcoin is like saying, I'm not going to get involved with the internet, or why would I need to use the internet? Same thing, guys. And that's what this is. And once people wake up and really find out what this is all about, what Bitcoin is all about, they're all coming, guys. They're all coming. Just like they bought PCs, personal computers, just like they all got internet now, okay? They all came, okay? Just like they all got on social media, right? They all came to that too. And guess what? Now they're going to come over to cryptocurrency. The whole world's coming, guys. The whole world is coming. And, you know, I've been reading some statistics and studying some different things across different blogs and different websites and such. And there's very few people really involved in cryptocurrency in this space. I think the market cap, we're hitting about 100 billion in Bitcoin, which is brand new. If you really think about that, I know it sounds like a lot of money, but it's not. And it's just growing, guys. And one other thing, you know, about paper currency, guys, is this was never designed to work on the internet. This was never designed to work on the internet. This has always been a problem, guys. It's always been a problem. Now we got internet money. Bitcoin is internet money, guys. It's pretty exciting, guys. Let me show you what we're working on. Let me show you. I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to do a quick presentation. Let me minimize this thing and pull up my slideshow. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I'm just going to go a little bit slow and make sure you guys are with me. Okay. You guys are with me. You guys can see my screen. All right. We're going to talk about an offer called USI-TECH. Okay. And I want to be clear that this is not an official USI-TECH presentation. And this is our own interpretation and team strategy. Our team utilizes the USA products to leverage and multiply paper currency as well as Bitcoin. We are positioning ourselves in front of an emerging trend in the cryptocurrency market. Now, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized peer-to-peer payment network that is powered by its users with no central authority or middleman. Pretty exciting right there. History started in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto and released as an open source software in 2009. January 12, 2009, this was the historic first Bitcoin transaction that took place when Satoshi sent Bitcoin to Hal Finney. The first purchase made with Bitcoin took place in Jacksonville, Florida, in which 2 pizzas were exchanged for 10,000 BTC. Now, if you're following the price of Bitcoin, or if you're not following it, Google search that and figure out how much 10,000 BTC is. You're probably going to fall out of your chair. And I wish that person that bought those pizzas, wish they had that Bitcoin back. The future book Bitcoin, as it becomes more widely accepted, the price continues to soar. It is a simple matter of supply and demand. Like I said, I call it money in reverse because unlike fiat currency, Bitcoin has a limited supply. Bitcoin potential could hit $100,000 per coin. It could hit $1 million per coin. Nobody can predict the future, but it's just a matter of scarcity, guys. The more people that get involved, the more people that want to use this currency, it's going to drive the price up. It's just simple economics. The benefits of Bitcoin are huge, okay? Extremely low transaction fees versus credit cards, irreversible transactions. There's no chargebacks or refunds or any mess like that. You definitely got some privacy here because, proof of identification is not needed. There's no limits on purchases. That's a big hurdle here in the United States. Anytime you make a large purchase, it's a problem. You got to go to the bank, get a cashier's check. You have to wire funds. And then, it's crazy, guys. I don't want to get into it. But anyway, it's also a speedy global payment system. There's no exchanging currencies from one currency to the next and all that kind of craziness. You can just send Bitcoin. It's not controlled or manipulated by governments. It's decentralized. It's truly owned by the people that use it. You are in control of your money, no doubt about that. Your funds sitting in a bank account, you might think you're in control of those funds, but you have zero control over those funds. Those funds are nothing more than numbers on a computer screen, and your bank is telling you, hey, you got this much money, but go to the bank and try and get it all at once and see what happens. The appreciating value of Bitcoin. All right. Billionaires have been very vocal about Bitcoin. You can research this yourself. You can see interviews with Richard Branson, Bill Gates, and even Mark Cuban up there, who has been hypercritical of Bitcoin. He was a skeptic of Bitcoin, called it a bubble, called it a whole bunch of things. Even he recently tweeted out, buy some. So, and I want to say another thing is that these billionaires like Bill Gates and Richard Branson, they're accepting Bitcoin as payment. Like Microsoft accepts Bitcoin as currency. It's definitely recognized, along with more companies than I could possibly list. And this list grows by the day. Major brands are accepting Bitcoin as a real and valid currency. And it's even more real than paper dollars. And if you study it, the light bulb will go off and you will be hooked. I promise you that. All right, Bitcoin price history. This doesn't mean a whole lot, but it just shows you really the climb. And this is only the last day of each year. It's not the record or the high for the year or anything like that. But you guys can see, the Bitcoin price history here, and you can research this yourself. You can look up the price today. You can look it up what it was 30 days ago. You can go back as far as you wish. I would definitely suggest looking at the last 12 months because there has been an explosion in Bitcoin price in the past 12 months. All right, USI-TECH. This is a software company that develops high-end software-based products for use in the financial money and currency market and further operates blockchain-based server farms for mining established and recognizable tradable information units, which are Bitcoins. Okay, a little bit about the founders. Maybe I'll let Rodney talk a little about these guys because he was actually hanging out with them recently. But I'll tell you what, these guys are very transparent. They're accessible, okay? And they're all over the world. Like they actually travel everywhere, meet and greet and do events and all that kind of stuff. And, they're not a bunch of guys hiding behind websites or anything like that. They're very open and transparent about USI. Now, the objective was consistent development of a fully automated trading platform in which even small traders compete against the major financial institutions. And one of our products, I'm very excited about this product. I purchased this product, is the automatic trading software license. It is a one-time cost of 600 euros. This includes lifetime updates to this software. Now, what this software does, I purchased this product. It's awesome. I'm totally thrilled with it. It trades for you on the Forex market. Now, if you are thinking, well, I don't know anything about the Forex market. I don't want to study the Forex market. I don't have time to analyze charts and all this other craziness. Well, guess what? You're in good hands because this software, once you set it up, and I've got training in place, show you how to do this step by step, you kind of like set it and forget it. It trades for you 5 days per week. And it's pretty incredible, guys. It's amazing technology. Another product that we have is BTC mining and trading packages. These cost 50 euros each, and we actually purchase these with Bitcoin. Now, you can purchase these in the back office over at USI-TECH, and you can see under product details. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it explains exactly what you're purchasing, okay? And if you understand the way Bitcoin is being created, if you understand the blockchain and the verification process, you understand how this revenue, this currency, this Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it, you'll understand clearly how it's being generated. It's not that technical once you understand, the basics. And these BTC packs, you can purchase these with multiple payment options, and there's more payment options on the way. These are some of the payment options that we can purchase these BTC Bitcoin and mining packages and trading packages. Now, BTC packages have no guaranteed value, okay? Now, there are purchase limits, 200 BTC packs per day, 400 per month, 400 per week and 500 per month. There's no limits on repurchases, okay? So you can repurchase as many as you wish, but these are like out-of-pocket limits. There's checks and balances put in place so people can't take advantage of the system. Now, how we leverage your products. Now, this is our team strategy, guys. This is what we do. We've always taught strategy, always, always, always. What we do is we purchase the Forex lifetime license to multiply paper currency. That's the purpose of that product, and that's what we use that product for. That's exactly what I use that product for. The second way we can make some money off this particular product is by sponsor others who purchase the product for 600 euros. And by doing so, we get 120 euros from direct referral sales. So direct customers that purchased this software from you get paid 120 euros. And then indirect, 12.5 euros, and that can go down 12 levels deep. Terms apply. You must qualify to tap in that deep into the comp plan. Now, here's how we multiply Bitcoin, and this is really why I got into USI-TECH. I wanted to figure out how to multiply my Bitcoin. Like I said, I was buying Bitcoin, but I didn't know how to multiply the Bitcoin. Well, here comes USI-TECH, and it solved that problem. Basically, the way it works is we purchase BTC packs. We receive a return on capital from BTC mining and trading packs Monday through Friday only, okay? Now, Bitcoin is added to your available balance until you have collected around 140%. Results may vary. Bitcoin packs have a limited shelf life, and the return on capital usually lasts around 140 days. That's just a window. Once again, results may vary. It could be 145 days. It could go 147 days, or it can go the other way. It could be less than 140 days, 135 days, however long it takes to mine these coins. We can get up to 35% referral on BTC package sales, pays up to 12 levels deep, which is pretty insane. Direct referrals right here, 10% referral commissions. So everyone that comes in and buys BTC packs, directly sponsored, that's 10% referral commission. Very strong right there. And on level 2, 3%, extremely strong. And it keeps going, which is unreal. I've never seen nothing like this that pays down this deep. You can also get paid 3% on levels 3 through 8. You do have to qualify. There are some terms to qualify. I'll talk about those in just a moment. And then we can get paid an additional 1% on BTC packs from levels 9 through 12. So this is just massive. Really deep down into the comp plan here. I mean, into the organization. And to qualify for all 12 levels, refer 3 customers that have purchased 12 BTC packs each. Now, these are the terms as of today, okay? These terms are going to change a little bit on the 28th of October, but as of today, pretty simple qualifiers right there. Or refer 3 customers that purchased the software, okay? So it's either or. It's not like a combination of the two. It's either or, okay? But those qualifiers are just ridiculously simple to tap into all 12 levels. All right, notes real quick. There's no purchase or requirement, or there's no purchase or repurchase requirements whatsoever. You don't ever have to buy anything ever if you don't want to. You may withdraw your available balance at any time. That's 7 days per week. I've done withdrawals every day of the week and never had an issue whatsoever. Withdrawals are processed within 24 hours. 1 withdrawal per day, so there is a limit, okay? Presently capped at 2.5 Bitcoin per day. You may also purchase more BTC packages with your available balance. So your available balance, you are in control of your available balance. Spend it as you please. Withdraw funds, buy more BTC packages, do with it whatever you want. All right, real quick, this is just a illustration purposes only what the dashboard looks like, and I think it's going to change up a little bit after the 28th, but I can tell you what, I'm very impressed with this website. It's really well thought out, streamlined, organized, easy to understand, and you can tell that trading minds, people come from the trading world, design this thing because of some of the reports and some of the data that you can generate back here. And, you know, it's not like someone from the network marketing or the internet marketing community designed this thing. You can tell traders put this thing together because I'm really impressed with it. And, you know, it may not look impressive, but when you start messing around with these buttons back here, start messing around with the functionality, you're going to be pretty amazed at all, like I said, the data and reports that you can generate back here. We also have, I'm not going to cover the entire comp plan. I'm just touching on a few things here, but we also have a car bonus, and this is for builders. This is for people that work their guts out. Okay. It's not, I think it's pretty simple and easy to reach, but you got to have some strategy. You got to have some work ethic to reach these car bonuses. I actually reached the first one myself, and so have some of my teammates. That first car bonus, terms do apply. It's $800 per month. You do have to qualify for this. And it's quite a big chunk of change, guys. You think about that in the United States, that's about $1,000. I don't know what the present exchange rate is, but it's up there. And $1,000 will buy just about any car or truck made in the United States. That's for certain. And then you can even qualify for what we call a double car bonus, 1,600 euros. Now you're talking like $2,000 a month US. I don't know anybody that spends $2,000 a month on a car. I just don't know anybody like that, but it's quite a large car bonus. Once again, you got to work. You got to work for this. Okay. You got to build a team, but it is available for those that go after it. Getting started is simple, guys. Register for free. That's it. The price tag is free. Number two, there's no back office or monthly fees or enrollment fees or anything like that whatsoever. Must be 18 years old. Partner affiliates, one account per household, no stacking rule. Don't sign up everybody in your family. Don't sign up your dog and your cat and everybody else. There's no reason to stack. Don't even do it, guys. There's no reason to do it. Now, you can have unlimited customers in your home. Say, for example, someone wants to buy the software license. That's all they want to do. Well, you can sign up someone under your household if they're going to be a customer only. Okay, not a builder. It's very simple. Okay. Next thing we can do is purchase the FOREX lifetime license. It's optional. You don't have to purchase the FOREX lifetime license ever. I bought it immediately right out of the gate. Once I seen that thing, I wanted it. I had to have it. You can purchase BTC packs of Bitcoin equivalent to 50 euros. Once again, it's optional. You don't have to buy BTC mining and trading packs, but it's optional. And next, refer others to the platform, which is also optional. So this is 100% free business. I want to really throw that out there. If anyone, you think you might have an excuse or a reason why you can't do this, you can literally sign up for free. You can refer others to the platform that purchase products and services from the platform. You can take those commissions and you can withdraw them and never buy anything ever. Or you can become a product of the product and buy the products. Think about that, guys. Pretty exciting, right? How many times have you seen a 100% free business? Well, here it is. I mean, it's right in front of you. Real quick note, very important. Only a small number of sales partners can generate a high income with their activity for USI-TECH, and generating an income is only possible through very intensive and sustained work. Okay, guys, we work our guts out. Everybody on this panel works their guts out. And I know most of the people watching this video are the same way. We got insane work ethic, but we're just showing you guys what is possible if you guys put some time and effort into this thing. All right, timing and positioning is most definitely everything. You're not too late, guys, because most of the world doesn't even know about Bitcoin, but we know about it. Imagine knowing about the internet before everyone else knew about the internet. Imagine knowing about social media before everyone else knew about social media. What kind of an advantage would you have? Well, that's what you're looking at right here today. And if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what to say, man, because it excites me. I know most of us can't even sleep at night. All right. You definitely want to contact the person who shared this video with you, or click a link below. You might be watching this video on a sales page, or someone shared this video with you on social media, or what have you. You might be getting this in someone's email list. Get back with that person. Get enrolled for free immediately. Lock in your spot, verify your account, get started. We got systems of duplication. We've got some incredible training already put in place. And a lot of leaders across the globe have got some amazing systems that you guys can plug right into. All right, let's go back over to the Hangout. That concludes the presentation. And let's bring some of our panel guests forward. I'm going to take me a little break. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay. All right. What we're going to do here first is I'm going to bring Valentin forward first. Valentin, you're up. You're up, guys. And Valentin, I've been hanging around Valentin for a couple of years now. Met Valentin in person, I say at least three times. I mean, I met him in New York, Connecticut, North Carolina. I don't know. He's everywhere. Wherever I go, he's there for some reason, right? Winners are run with winners. And Valentin is actually up there in Connecticut, in my home state, where I was actually born and raised. Lived up there for 19 years myself, but I had to leave, guys. Taxes are way too high. I don't know how you do it up there, and it's too cold, man. But come forward, Valentin. Tell us your thoughts, your views, why you're excited about Bitcoin, why you're in this industry as far as getting into crypto and all this kind of stuff, what you see, and tell us a little bit about your strategy. Tell us your story. The floor is yours, my friend.
All right, guys. I'm glad to be here. Hey, how's the audio? Good? All right, great. Well, I was introduced to USI-TECH by my good friend Frank about a couple of months back, and I love Bitcoin. I was introduced to Bitcoin back in like 2000, late 2010. A friend of mine back then, his name was Barry, and he's from New Zealand. He came up to me and told me, "Hey, Val, you really need to get on this Bitcoin train, man. They're like 12 cents, man." You know, we had some other hiccups in the past with some matrices and all these other businesses that didn't really work out very well. I had a bad taste in my mouth with previous ventures that I did with the guy, and I was like, you know, this coin thing sounds a little sketchy for me, and I didn't jump on the Bitcoin train then, and I wish I did. You know, with $500, I would have had like 4,000 of them at 12 cents, I think, something like that. But anyways. Forget about the past, moving on to the future. It's still early, like Frank says. It's about like 90, I would say at least 97% of the world doesn't even know what Bitcoin is. And that's a very exaggerated one. It could probably be like 99% of the world don't even know what Bitcoin is. But yeah, it is definitely an exciting and promising field here in technology. It's disruptive technology that's changing the world that we live in. As we can see it, we see all these new applications, Uber Eats, Airbnb. Now they even got this application called Turo. What that is, you guys should check it out. Turo is basically an application where you could rent cars, and you could rent a car for yourself, or you could even rent your own car and get paid for it. So this is disruptive technology that's going to happen no matter whether you want to be a part of it or not, and are part of this ever-changing industry are the ones that are going to be the future millionaires and billionaires. And you have to take action, and that's one thing that I've learned from Frank. You could either be a talker or making excuses, or you could be an action taker. And I decided to take action, and ask questions later, especially with a leader like Frank. I know that Frank does his due diligence. I do my due diligence. He told me his boy Jameson Palmer was in it, and I've heard of him. I followed him before, and I know that, he's a guy of integrity. And if you bring this kind of business and opportunity, you gotta take advantage. Fortunately, some people like to find what I say the fifth leg on the cat, for everything that you bring to them. So I'm the type of guy that say, you know what, I have a really good feeling. You go with your guts, you go with your intuition, you go with leadership, you go with proven leaders of the business in the industry. And I took action right away. I got started with USI-TECH. I know I don't want to get into too many numbers and details about it. In total has grown to like 115 in total. I know that's not a lot compared to a lot of people out there and other examples and other leaders in the industry, but to me, those are life-changing numbers. And I'm seeing a lot of progress with this business, and I love the way they're going, where they're going. I don't want to go into other details of all the other stuff because I don't know all the exact details, but I know they're coming out with some new features and products, and it's very exciting. Their customer support is ramping up. They're compliant. They know what they're doing, and I like where this business is going. And cryptocurrency is where you need to be at, and this is the future. And this is where we're going to make a lot of money, guys. Those that take action, forget about it, man. Just take action. Join a winning team. Get back with your sponsor. If you're in Frank's team, get back with Frank. Where any of the leaders here on the board, get back with myself. If this is something that you've seen me promote before and you're just chilling in the back burner and just trying to find an excuse not to jump the fence, get on the winning side, because this is where it's at. And it's real exciting, and I'm glad that Frank has me over here. And you could find me in Facebook, Valentin Negrand, the visionary entrepreneur. Find me on YouTube. I'm all over. And like Frank says, everywhere he goes, I'm not too far away. I'm not too far away behind. But with that being said, I'm gonna send it back to you, Frank, and get somebody else here to speak their mind and share their results and their story.
All right, thanks, Valentin, man. You have contagious energy, my friend. I've hung out with you in the pub, and we've crashed glasses and emptied quite a few. But Valentin is really an awesome guy. He's really an awesome guy. He's out there. He's a big time leader. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's definitely making it happen, man. I'm incredibly proud of you, man. And don't join me. If anybody's watching this all across the globe, don't join Frank Calabro Jr. Pick out another leader. Okay, guys? I got enough people. I got more people I know what to do with. It's ridiculous. Okay, so join one of these leaders or join the person that shared this video with you. You don't need to join me. But thank you, Valentin, man, for and I know you're excited about this industry and about crypto and such like that. And it really is. Bitcoin really is. It's kind of like the perfect match for our industry. It's like perfect synergy. It truly is. And it's no accident that we're all embracing this, because I guess we were waiting for this and didn't even know it was happening, I guess. I mean, in my case, but I'm just glad I became self-aware, and Jameson grabbed me, and once again, Frankie, man, I got us a Bitcoin multiplier. Of course, it took us 7 months to find this thing. What took you so long, Rodney? But but finally we got involved, guys. Okay, I'm gonna bring our friend Robert, man. Robert from Belgium, coming in from across the pond. Robert, I want to bring you forward. Talk a little bit about whatever you want to talk about, my friend. Your story. Talk about your strategy. Talk about why you're excited. Just give us your views, your thoughts, man. Whatever you want to share with us, man. And give a shout out to your teammates and all that kind of stuff. All right, Robert, the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you. Do you hear me well? Okay, thank you. Hello, Frank, Jameson, Rodney, Valentine, Rodney Burton, and Bruce Fraser. Friends and YouTube watchers, thank you for allowing me to be part of this live hangout. I'm very proud to be here. And as Frank said in the previous hangouts, we are here to earn Bitcoins, or to double or to triple our Bitcoins. And I am sure that we are at the right place, at the right time here with USI-TECH. USI-TECH is the best program for the moment to multiply your Bitcoins. USI-TECH is the most powerful thing I've ever seen, as far as I know, for the moment. Number one, it's free to join, no monthly fees ever. You can start with a little of 50 euros or $55, something like that. That's the price of one Bitcoin package. You don't need to refer anyone. It's optional. You get paid 5 days a week from Monday till Friday. And there is an amazing bonus car bonus, excuse me, of the company, or from the company, and so on. And in short, everyone makes money with USI-TECH, even without referrals, and everyone makes money fast. When you will see the results in the members USI Facebook group, it's amazing how fast everyone makes money, or Bitcoin. I have made some beautiful results in some other companies, but never so fast as like in USI-TECH. And you have to do not much. It sells himself. The product sells himself. You set it up, and the money flows in. It's really, it's because of the problem. It's so good. It sells himself. So I think big dreams will come true because we have something we never had before. Not that I know. So now it's the time to jump on board because we all know from September 2016 to September 2017, the price of a Bitcoin went from $610 to $4,500 in 1 year. And today, one Bitcoin is $5,600 plus minus. Can you imagine in the price, if the price becomes 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, whatever, dollar or more? So feel free, join free USI-TECH and start earning free Bitcoins with our team. We all know fortunes have been made with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And you can claim your share now with USI-TECH. So thank you for listening, and back to you, Frank.
All right, Robert. Thank you, my friend, man. Thank you. If you guys don't know, man, Robert is a social media monster. This guy is like everywhere, man, on social media. And he's got insane work ethic. So I would definitely team up with Robert, one of the big-time leaders over in Belgium. And, you know, Robert's fearless, man. The guy is totally fearless. He doesn't speak English that well, but he jumps on the hangout anyway. And because he's got guts, guys. And listen, you people out there watching this, get your butts in here on this hangout. Send me a PM. Send one of us a PM, me or Jameson or Rodney, and say, I want to be on the hangout. And highlight yourself in your business, guys. Step forward, man. Step into the light, man. That's Jameson and Rodney. I don't want to be the moderator. I don't want to be the guy running this show, man. They push me into the front burner. Frankie, man, you got to do this thing, okay? So sometimes you got to do things that maybe you're not comfortable with, guys. Okay, that's how you grow, man. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you get to the top of the world. All right, man. Robert, man, we appreciate you coming out with us, man. I know it's semi-late there. It's getting kind of late there over there in another time zone. All right, let's bring Rhonda, let's bring you forward. Our lady guest today. You're outnumbered, but you know, come in here and whoop up on us a little bit. Tell us your strategy. Tell us why you're excited about crypto, Bitcoin, USI-TECH, and everything else. And tell us a little bit about your story and all that kind of stuff, how you got involved and what you're doing. Because I know I see you everywhere. You're all over the place online too. Another social media person that has a pretty large footprint on social media, because I see your stuff all over the place. So step forward, Rhonda. Give us your comments. Give us your views, and it's yours.
Okay. Can you hear me okay? Anybody? Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, like I'm Rhonda Roscovius, and yeah, it's been, I suppose, with the whole Bitcoin situation, and I sort of kind of started seeing that happening like earlier this year. And so I actually think I brought it up to you, Frank, saying, you ever heard of Coinbase? You know, it's in a wallet, and I'm like, I think I'm going to start, you know, putting some Bitcoin, buying some Bitcoin. You know, I didn't even know cryptocurrency, whatever it was. And I started seeing other people and seeing the FOREX stuff mostly first before I even knew about Bitcoin. And so I thought, well, maybe I should go into FOREX. So I sort of did a little bit of FOREX for about 2 months, and then it just disappeared. Whoever was running it disappeared, so I kind of got burnt on that, and I thought, oh no. So I did lose a little bit of money there, but it was like, you can't, you know, you don't know until you know and try. And so that's kind of got my attention to Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency. So that's how I started learning a little bit about just that whole digital stuff, the coins. And so I started buying just a little bit of Bitcoin in Coinbase earlier in the year. And then I would just withdraw it after it kind of, you know, I bought it, tried to buy it as low as I could, and then take some out when it, you know, the price went up. And I was just doing that. I really didn't know the value of Bitcoin in regards to really what you could do with it. And so then I kind of stopped for a little bit, and I had been kind of quiet on online social media for about 4 months because I found something I thought I could do, and it dealt with a lot of merchant processing. And lo and behold, I started getting issues with chargebacks and things like that. So again, you get burnt again with trying to figure out another way of making money online through the internet, and the whole credit card business and chargebacks and people disputing things, that just went down a little rabbit hole. And so I'm back stabilizing myself once again. And Frankie had messaged me, I don't know, was it in April or something, saying, I found USI-TECH. That's where I'm going to be now. And I thought, oh, okay. And I think I waited. Yeah, I know I waited because I thought I'm just not going to get into anything right now because I was just so burnt out with failing with the things that I had tried for the last first of the year and up until probably August. So August the 6th, joined USI-TECH. I thought, okay, I'll just kind of be quiet for a little bit. And I have been kind of, so I'll admit, I haven't really been out there advertising too much until just probably the last 3 weeks. I went in with about 20 BTC packages, and it's growing. I'm rebuying now I'm just compounding and seeing that value go. I mean, they do have a range between I think it was like 0.85 was my lowest daily rate up to a little over 1%. So I'm just using that leverage and rebuying and building that income, multiplying the Bitcoin with USI-TECH, and just real thankful that I've kind of calmed myself down and started really studying, Bitcoin, and watched that movie, Banking on Bitcoin. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I saw Rodney's YouTube video just yesterday when he was visiting with the owners and the other folks on the yacht down there in Spain. So there's a lot of neat things coming after the October 28th. So looking forward to that because I know there's some changes happening on the back end. So very excited about that. What else can I say? Just Bitcoin is, like they say, it's the new money. Not really money, but it's so safe, so secure. It's yours. There's no government. I mean, I have been looking at there's a Bitcoin IRA now I saw just recently, and it's out of California, but they hold that Bitcoin for you. And I'm like, oh, maybe not so much. I might just take out my own money and take care of it myself, put it in my own wallet, do what I want to do. Because I started reading that this morning. I'm like, no, I don't want anybody to hold my money till I was like, it says you couldn't do anything until you're 59 and a half years old. I'm like, no, I'm not going to wait 10 years to get that money or get my Bitcoin back. So as much as the value is growing, because when I was in Coinbase and dabbling about that, just, what was it, July, it was like $3,000 and some dollars. And I was like kicking myself because it went up to 3,300. I'm like, oh, why didn't I buy any, some more there? But from 3,300 up till now, it's like, what, $2,000 growth in the last 2 months. So I mean, everything fluctuates, but you gotta look at it the long term. And everything I'm still reading about makes so much sense. So much sense in the way of growing your wealth and multiplying that income. Don't let it sit in a savings account. I think I'm earning more in Bitcoin than I have in my savings account. So put in as much as you can to afford to lose. And I'm taking a risk. I'm going to continue building my Bitcoin in USI-TECH and continue to refer people that are open to hearing it. I mean, there's a lot of lack of knowledge still, unbelievably, in the United States, for sure. People just don't understand it yet. They're hearing about it, but they're just so cautious and so trained on the 9-to-5 mentality and, that daily check. Where's that money coming from? Where is it? It's a lot of convincing people, but with USI-TECH, I'm very comfortable being in it. now I'm very comfortable even sharing it even more in the last 3 weeks now that I'm still, teaching myself. And I was on a webinar with Justin and Mike Hobbs just like yesterday, and Vitaly. And there's a wealth of information across this board here. Just plug in and get going with it. You won't regret it. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Rhonda, thank you for your words. And I'm excited to have you over here finally. You're finally, kind of like seeing the light over here with the Bitcoin thing. And the more you study it, the more you're going to learn and the more you're going to get hooked on it. There's going to be no way to unhook from this. Once you plug into Bitcoin, you're going to get the concept. You're going to understand it. You're 100% right. Most people in the United States don't have a clue what it is. I was at my doctor's office yesterday and they were doing something on my tooth or something. And my doctor just kept on asking me question after question after question about Bitcoin. Every time I go in there, he's asking me about Bitcoin. And then his assistant, he was like, "Can I pay you in Bitcoin?" And I'm like, "Say yes. Say yes, you'll take your money in Bitcoin," right? But he was so fascinated and so hooked, and he kept on asking me for questions. And, you coming from that merchant processing side of the world, too, this is like a perfect transition for you. I mean, okay, this merchant processing. I mean, and Jameson will tell you stories about merchant processing, about limits, about maxing out accounts and switching accounts and having backup accounts. And you can only process so much merchant processing per account per day. It's all based on volume and crap, guys. It's nuts. And there's limitations to it. Well, you can process as many transactions as you want with Bitcoin. How many do you want to process? I mean, there's no limits, guys. There's no limits. I accept Bitcoin here for anything. I don't care what it is. And some people are actually charging an upcharge if you pay them in cash. Bitcoin is cheaper. If you pay them in Bitcoin, it's this price. If you pay them in it's this price. If you pay them in cash, it's more. Pretty smart, right? But yeah, glad to have you over here, Rhonda, and just keep going with this because you're in the right place. I can tell you that right now, and just educate the world, and they're going to come. The market's wide open. I mean, nobody knows about this yet. All right, who's next? Bruce, come on forward, Bruce. We haven't seen you in a while, my friend. It's good to have you here, man. Come forward. Tell us what you're working on. Tell us what you're excited about. Tell us what you're doing with Bitcoin, all that kind of cool stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We
All
got
right.
you, man. The
Okay.
floor is yours.
Well, first, I just want to show something. This is what internet marketing is about. PlayStation VR. This is the coolest thing on earth. I picked this up for my grandson the other day. So, good stuff. Anyways,
What's in the background?
let's talk about the banks. First of all, I hate banks. I've seen banks screw a lot of people over the years for many different things. That's why Bitcoin, to me, and digital currency is just amazing stuff. It's going to get rid of all the banking. It's going to get rid of all the hassles that we have every day in our lives. We can just sit there and we're in control of our own money. That's basically what it is. The blockchain is an incredible algorithm. I've been reading that they're going to be using blockchain for all kinds of stuff, like music, everything, all kinds of. I mean, I'm just floored by what this is going to be doing in the future. And and I've been. Jameson and I had a conversation about crypto probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I was just sort of, wasn't really too excited about it. But over the last couple of years, I've been very excited about it for a lot of different reasons. Because I think, as I said, there's only 21 million Bitcoins ever going to be available. So right there, you're going to end up with a supply and demand situation. Limited number of coins, growing demand. The price is just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And that's what I like about it. So when I heard about USI-TECH, I don't know who told me first, Jameson or Frankie, I'm not sure. One of you two guys. I looked at it and I said, well, this is really cool. But I was busy involved in a few other things at the time. Like I've been doing some e-com things. I've been doing some affiliate stuff. So I was just trying to squeeze in time. And then over the summer, I had a real good chance to look at USI-TECH. And I joined, I guess, in August. And I've been sort of developing a strategy for attacking the marketplace because to me, like the FOREX trading system, I mean, cab drivers I talk to are into FOREX. Everybody's into FOREX, but they want a great system to trade. And from what I can see, this is an amazing system. It's cheap. It's got everything going for it. So if people only buy that, it's perfect. But with the Bitcoin, you know, the packages are cheap, right? And then you get a chance to make that 1% a day. You get a chance to, you know, just continually buying in with your income and commissions you'll make if you want to go that route. The other great thing is it's free to join. I mean, what more do you want? It's free. You can do everything. And if you got a good strategy, you can milk that for what it's worth. You know, free to join, buy some Facebook ads, you know, spend $5 a day, buy Facebook ads, really great. There's enough people on this panel here, brains to show a million strategies. I know Frankie's got one on his website that is just, you know, he's got it all laid out there for you. Here it is. And I'm sure all of us are going to have strategies we can be sharing with the team. And that's what we want to do. We want to share everything we got. We want to, you know, make sure everybody has success in this, because this is going to be absolutely fantastic for the near and far future, what I can see. I mean, it's going to take some big bomb to blow it up. That's what I think. So I'm happy, and I'm not going to talk long because I usually go on for hours. So that's it for me. Get in and get involved.
All right, Bruce. Thank you, my friend, man. It's great seeing you, brother.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, Bruce nailed it there, and you know, touched on a couple things there about, you know, he was a little hesitant at getting involved and a little slow to getting involved. And good God, I wish I could have gotten involved 3 or 4 years back in Bitcoin, but we're here now, and really, it's not too late. Okay, I know it might seem like, well, man, Bitcoin's so high, but it's not high. I mean, it's not high. Yeah, we didn't buy it for 3 cents or 10 cents or below $1 or something like that. I mean, we didn't have enough foresight to get in back then, but it's not too late, guys. It's not too late. And think about this. You're getting in front of a market that no one even knows about yet, and they're all coming. Like I said at the beginning, imagine knowing about social media before everyone knew about social media. I mean, would you have an advantage, some type of an advantage? Because you would. Imagine knowing about the personal computer before everyone knew about the personal computer. Imagine knowing about the internet before everyone knew about the internet. Well, now we know about internet money before everyone even knows about it. I mean, we've never been this early to nothing, ever. This is truly once in a lifetime, and game over, right? Game over, man. You know, I tell you guys my story. Results not typical. It took me 28 months to make $1 million in this industry. Cash in hand, guys. Cash in hand, not numbers on a computer screen. It took me 28 months. Results not typical. And, you know, I took $1,250 from the sale of my only vehicle, and I multiplied that $1,250 into $1 million cash in hand, and it took 28 months to the day. I worked my guts out. I worked countless hours. I can't even count the hours. You can't count the hours. If you had a video crew follow me around during those 28 months, they all would have dropped dead from exhaustion, because there's no way they could have kept up with me. But with crypto, with Bitcoin to be specific, guys, I'm going to make $1 million like in record time, like just ridiculous. I mean, record time, like from 0 to $1 million, probably in about 7 months. Once again, results not typical. Okay, I know how to do this. I finally can deploy my skills and use my skills to build literally generational wealth. I'm talking about making money that my grandson can't spend. Okay, and that's what I'm doing it for, guys. I'm already set. I got enough money to last the rest of my life. Okay, the rest of my life, I got enough money to last the rest of my life. Now it's about generational wealth, guys. It's about helping that next person. It's about freeing that next person. Okay, I want to free as many people as I can before my time is up here. All right, Rodney, come forward, my friend. I'm excited to have you here. Fresh back from Spain. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your views. Share your knowledge. Thank you for finding USI-TECH for all of us. I'm excited for you. You got probably everybody here on your team somewhere, right? That must be terrible, man. I feel sorry for you.
Very exciting, man. Very exciting. How do I sound?
Sound good, man. It's all yours.
Number one, I want to thank all you guys for being on here, and I appreciate each and every one of you, especially Frank Labro, Jameson, Valentino, Bruce, Rhonda, the guy from Belgium. I can't remember his name, but glad to have you all on here. And all of you guys have great and compelling stories of how you got started and why you're still here. And I'll give you mine in case you guys haven't heard it. I mean, I joined, I think, a little right in the beginning of April. And at the moment, I was looking for something huge. I was ready for a turnaround. I was like, I just lost 200,000-300,000, you know, in cash not long before that, and I needed a comeback. And I had been getting calls from several different companies and several different people about joining several different things, and nothing that really tickled my fancy that was really sexy. I like to join sexy stuff that is really, really sexy. If it ain't sexy, it ain't Rodney Burton. You know what I mean? So, these guys called me. Joel called me up and he said, "Hey, Rodney, I got this deal. You're dealing with Bitcoin." I said, "Well, Joel," I said, "look, if you can do this for me, then I'll join." You know, so I was able to fly out to London and to interview the owners of this USI-TECH. I was able to spend about a week with these guys, look into their eyes, look into their soul, to see if, you know, there was truth there, if there was a way that they're really concerned about their partners and people like myself and my team that was bringing aboard. I sat down with the members of USI-TECH. They were doing meetings there already in London. And so I interviewed them as well, sat with them for a whole week and picked their brains. I also looked at some of their documentation as well. And then some of the actual trading, I was able to see that virtually myself. So at that point, I was like, hey, nothing beats a failure but a try, right? So I had enough information to come back to the States and say, come on, guys, let's rock and roll. And at the time, I knew a lot of people really didn't know about Bitcoin. And the key to becoming successful, I believe, in a lot of different ventures is being the oddball that does something, doing something that no one else is really doing yet, something that's not that popular yet. And I'm really good at coming out with things that aren't that popular and making it popular. Because, you know, I've been in the industry for a while. For you guys who don't know me, I never even seen a smartphone or the internet or Facebook until 2011. Never seen it. Never seen a smartphone. When I first seen one of these things right here, I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? I had never seen it. And so I had to actually catch up on things because I was away for a while and I had to just learn quick, fast, in a hurry some of these skills that I have right now. Frank Labro, Jameson, some of the other guys have fantastic skills. But then one of the most, I think, great skills anyone could learn is their mindset and to never, never, never give up. That's one of the most hardest skills to learn. If you never give up, you can always beat the guy smarter than you. If you know, you can always outwork his ass. You know what I mean? Excuse my Francais. I'm excited. But so here we are today with USI-TECH. Guys, you're actually in early. You're actually in early. If you look at the major players in this game, you know, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Andres Staphylopoulous, whatever his name was. But they're saying that Bitcoin will be, by the end of this year, between $7,000 to $10,000 per coin. And they're also saying that it may be $500,000 to $1 million per coin within the next 3 to 5 years. At this date right now, where we are today on this actual webinar, Bitcoin was only supposed to be $3,000 a coin. All right, at this date, they had said, oh, by the end of 2017, it'd be $3,000 or $3,500 per coin. It is now almost $6,000 a coin. And then, you know, things will happen in the future. I never know the future, but what if it's 10 to 15,000 a coin by December? Merry freaking Christmas, right? Merry freaking Christmas. Get excited about that. You know what I mean? So actually, guys, it's very, very early still. Do not be the one like I was when someone told me to get into it a long time ago, and I was like, I ain't getting into that thing, man. I got too much money. I don't need no coin, whatever the thing was. I wish right now I'm still getting myself up the butt right now, but not joining back then. So, you know, so at this moment, you know, with Frank's and Jameson's help, you know, we've been able to create a very, very huge team. I think right about now we're close to 40,000 on our team total. I think we're the largest team right now inside the United States. We have the technical power. We have the wherewithal. We have the leadership. We have what it takes to get you guys on the road to earning a great income. You have no idea. I hope I'm not getting above myself, Frank, here. You have no idea the calls I get of single parent moms who call me and they're so excited they joined USI-TECH because now they don't need the father anymore. They got $500 to $5,000 a month extra coming in, paying their bills. They're investing in other businesses as well. And the money's working for them. You got guys right now that couldn't pay the rent. Now they can pay the rent, you know. So you got a lot of good things happening, you know, based upon USI. And USI they're doing everything it takes to stay in business. These guys they're meeting every single mark. Yes, they still have a few things to do, a few things put in place, a few bucks here and there, like anything else. But for the major part, these guys are really, man, rocking. They are rocking 100%. Now, I had a chance, if some of you have seen some of my videos, to do several interviews with the owners on different continents and different parts of the world on multiple times. And every time I've done an interview with these guys, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. It's like a I won't say what kind of dream I'm going to say, but a exciting dream. It just won't stop. You get it right, Frank. But it's an exciting dream. It just won't stop. The things that are about to come. If you guys knew what I knew right now, because I'm privy to a little bit of information. If you guys knew what I knew right now, what's about to happen October 28th to November 1st, just in those 3 days, you would be peeing the bed. Literally peeing the bed. I mean, you'd be peeing in the bed right now, you know, and you know, pee on yourself. That's how excited I am. I mean, I'll just say this. Just wait till October 20th. You will not believe what these guys are bringing to the forefront, to the table. These guys are putting together a new product that pays out over 65% more than our current product does right now. Than our current product. I mean, since April 1st, I've been privy to almost 100 Bitcoin with USI, just within April 12th until this day, almost 100 Bitcoin, and that's very, very exciting. You do the math on that, okay? Not only that, it's not just me. There are guys in my downline who do more better than I do. Frank Calabro, Jameson, and other guys. That's what's so exciting. Yes, in this business, you can do better than the top guy on top. That's really exciting. Get in now. You follow the person that showed you this video. If you're seeing this video later on and you're seeing us on here, share this video with someone you know to get them in. Share. That's how you get paid, guys. Sharing is caring. Those who post the most make the most. That's period. That's my saying. Those who post the most make the most. I had a few more other comments I wanted to render or tell you guys, but it just slipped my mind because I got so excited. But but that's my story right there, guys. If you got any more questions for me, Frank, let me know.
Yeah, Rodney, I want you to send me your link. I'm going to sign up again, man. I'm so excited. You're awesome, brother. You are a winner, my friend. You're a winner, and winners attract winners, man. That's the way it works, my friend.
Yeah.
You're fearless, my friend. And man, I just thank you so much for doing all the footwork, man. Boots on the ground, man. Flew over to London, man. Did the research. Interviewed the owners multiple times, multiple continents, man. You're out there making it happen, man. This guy drove three hours to do a meeting yesterday, man. Then drove 3 hours home. You know, round trip, 6 hours he drives to do a meeting, man, for 50 people. And, you know, you're just out there. You're just a selfless leader. You're creating success. That success is multiplying. You're changing lives across the globe, my friend. And there's going to be so many success stories that are going to come out of this. It's ridiculous, man. I understand about peeing the bed, man, because I'm going to have a record month. Like, I'm going to make more money this month than I've ever made in my life, and probably twice over. Like my best, once again, results not typical. My best month in this industry, it's all documented. You guys probably seen it. I think my best month in this industry is like $108,000 in a month, cash in hand, right? No, I'm sorry. It was $122,000 in a month, cash in hand. Well, this month I'm probably gonna make double that. So you guys break out your calculators and figure out that equation.
Hey, Frank.
Imagine that in a month, guys. And
take this out, Frank.
In the bed, I can't even sleep, man. I can't sleep for 3-4 hours a day now. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm watching Andrea's freaking teaching that. I'm falling asleep to Bitcoin, thinking about Bitcoin, dreaming about Bitcoin. I wake up 4 hours later. I'm like, damn, how long was I out? Let me get back up, man. I got training video. I'm making training video after training video after I got so much stuff coming. You guys are not going to be able to believe it. And I'm just making it better and better and better and better and better because we got to go into the education phase. We've got the vehicle. We just got to teach people how to use this new technology, like this new thing called the internet. When everyone came on board and started using this new technology or smartphones or social media, all we got to do is teach people how to use this Bitcoin. And the easier we make that, game over. Game over. That's why Jameson's back in the United States, man. He knows it's game over, man. We're going to go buy Australia. I don't know what we're going to buy, a continent. I don't know what we're going to do, man. We're going to do something crazy.
Hey,
Come on.
Go
ahead, man.
Frank, hold on, check it out. Listen, let me tell you something that's super exciting that I can let you in on, let you guys know. Build. Let me tell you the reason why I need to build. Frank, everybody on this panel, from November 1st to January 1st, just those 2 months alone, you'll be able to make more than you made the entire time in USI just in those 2 months alone. When that new product hits, there's no more extra qualifying for it or anything like that. You'll be able to make more than you've made the entire time you've been inside of USI just in November and December. That much, that fast, legitimately. You're not gonna believe it. It's gonna be incredible. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm out. Peace.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Jameson, come forward, my friend. Let's close this thing out. Give us your thoughts, your views. Give us your expertise.
All right, I'm gonna make this real
what's
quick.
on your mind, man.
All right. I really appreciate you guys, Frankie, Rodney, everyone on the panel. Thanks for coming out today. So I've been involved with direct response marketing, and I always say this on these hangouts. I've been doing this for about 20 years now. I was very fortunate to have a mentor early on teaching me some of this stuff. And I've sold pretty much everything you can imagine online, information products, supplements, again, pretty much you name it. And I got involved with cryptocurrency early. It was about 3-4 years ago. I started getting involved with cryptocurrency. I'm a strong believer in what cryptocurrency stands for. And it's basically the people taking the power back. And so it's kind of like a banking system of the people. So the people have the power, and I'm a strong believer in that. And Rodney had actually started talking to me about USI-TECH sometime in April. And when I first started hearing about it, it sounded way too good to be true. And anyways, he flew out there. We started doing the due diligence on it, and everything was checking out. And, the concept sounded amazing. Okay, here's a way that we can passively multiply our Bitcoin. And so, again, we dug deep into the company, the owners, everything, making sure that everything was above board, everything was on track. And then I wanted to test this for myself because, again, I thought it sounded good in theory, but I'm a numbers guy. I wanted to see the actual data. What will these results actually look like? Will this go viral? Can we create viral type duplication systems that can make this spread? And so we started doing some testing, and at the time I was living in Asia and I wasn't considering coming back. When I began to see the actual numbers themselves, what the numbers look like, and I'll tell you, the way to look at this is we have this new Bitcoin multiplier concept where 99% of the market, they don't know about this yet. They haven't yet been exposed to this concept. And so my point is that we've got this massive global market that they've been exposed to Bitcoin. They're curious about it, but they have not yet gotten involved. And so they're not currently using Bitcoin. So we have one of the largest markets that there is that is ripe for this concept. And yeah, a lot of people have joined USI-TECH. I think I can't remember the numbers, over 200,000 people have signed up. A lot of these people come from the biz op market. They're business opportunity seekers. The greatest target, like the real target customer, that's ideal for USI-TECH. Again, 99% of these people, they have not been exposed to this concept. And so to me, this is one of the first times where we're not selling anything. We're simply exposing these people to this concept. We're letting these people know that this concept exists. And because of the model that USI-TECH has put in place, essentially, we are able to acquire customers where USI-TECH is sharing the profits of these customers with us. And so we have this massive global market that's completely wide open, and we can build our own customer base for this concept. And again, I mean, there's so much low-hanging fruit out there right now that we just have to get it in front of these people. And so that's what we're doing. That's what we're building. Again, I keep saying this over and over again. To me, we haven't even gotten started yet. I mean, we're just getting a lot of the training, a lot of the systems and everything in place. Yeah, we've had systems. The best is coming. And a lot of people, they think they missed out. There is more wealth being created with cryptocurrency right now today than ever before. So you are definitely in the right place. There's no risk to you. I mean, you can get started for free and begin testing this. And one thing I'd recommend is begin initiating conversation just about Bitcoin in general, because I like to talk to people about Bitcoin in general. Hey, are you using Bitcoin? Hey, have you heard about Bitcoin? You know, are you holding any Bitcoin? And that leads to this conversation where people are fully engaged because, again, they're curious about it. They want to know more about it. And so it's like the perfect storm, guys. And again, we are so far ahead of this game. And so anyways, get in touch with the person that referred you to this video. Get involved. Come hang out with. There's a reason why so many of the top leaders in the game have already come on board with us. When you see people of this caliber coming together, there's a reason why that's happening. So again, get back with the person that referred you to this video. Come hang out with us. Come join the party, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a major celebration. The party is just getting started. So welcome.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. We're not selling, we're exposing.
That's it.
Awesome words, my friend. Awesome words. All right, guys. There it is, man. There's the show for this week. Get back with the person that shared this video with you immediately. Get enrolled for free. Start testing the waters. Start educating yourself on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. We'll show you guys how to do it. We got systems in place. We got all kind of training. And, you know, just start absorbing it. And, you know, we're going to start just teaching the world, guys. And like Jameson said, there's so much low-hanging fruit. I mean, there's just the market is just insane. Yes, right now it's big in the affiliate marketing space and all that kind of stuff. But the market is so massive. It's so big. You know, my dentist yesterday, my doctor was talking to my doctor yesterday. He's like, I wonder if I'll be doing my payroll someday on Bitcoin, with using Bitcoin. You know, I mean, he was running that idea through his brain. I mean, just think about that. Doctors, lawyers. I mean, the market is just massive, guys. It is huge. You think about how much that would cut down in payroll. I mean, paying people in Bitcoin versus going through the traditional banking bull crap, right? It's ridiculous, guys. So, I mean, it's limitless what is going to be done with this going forward. And Bruce also touched on blockchain technology being used in other markets. I've also seen a lot of videos, documentaries on that subject. It's going to be in everything, guys. This blockchain technology is just so fascinating. It's cheat proof. It's transparent. It can't be manipulated. It can't be screwed with. It's, you know, power back to the people, guys. And what we really want in banking is we want a system of integrity. That's what Bitcoin is. It's a system of integrity, guys. It's a system of honesty. It can't be cheated. That's all we want. We just want a level playing field. That's all we're asking for. And here it is. Here's Bitcoin. It's being presented to us on a silver plate, and all we got to do is just educate the world, and the whole world's coming. They all came to the internet. They all bought a PC. They all came to social media, and they're coming to Bitcoin. So you better get involved. You can get involved now, or you can get involved later, but you're going to get involved eventually. You know, like I said at the open, not getting involved in Bitcoin is like saying, I'm not going to get involved with the internet. What do I need that for? Right? Right? All right, guys, get back to someone that shared this video with you. My guest, please step forward, sign off, say hello, say see you next week or whatever you guys want to say. I'm going to be in Vegas on Friday, guys, all weekend. So I'll probably bump into some people in Vegas, see you guys in person. We're going to hang out. I'm going to teach you guys a class that's going to blow your minds if you're in Vegas this weekend. So you're going to see a class I've never taught before, ever. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gone.
But like
Go
you
ahead.
could have died and changed.
Talk about opportunity. My 5-year-old son knows more about Bitcoin than 99% of the planet.
Oh God.
Train him well.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going. You guys all have an awesome weekend. See you next week.
Many
See you
blessings.
later, folks.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rodney.
Wait.